Namaste everyone. Welcome to today's session. So today is the second day of Niyama. So we have started our this inner transformation series. So this series of is of 21 days, and each session is very different from other session. Apart from that prayer part, the great invocation, what we do. Apart from that, everything is very different. So when you attend this 21 days inner transformation, this particular thing can actually transform your life. But how can it transform your life? By just listening to me, will you be able to transform your life? Not really. You need to have a good intention to really transform. Unless and until you don't want to be helped, you won't be helped. You won't receive help from anywhere. Even if, like, a person who is giving you any very good insights regarding life and everything, but still, if your intention is not clear to be helped, you won't be helped. This is very serious. Here, the first motivation is to transform within and think about this aspect that yes, wherever I am satisfied with this aspect, but I would like to achieve this also. So, that is a healthy way of having a desire and fulfilling your desire in day to day life. But at the same time, many a times, what we do is we forget that where we want to go. We set up the goal so high and so hard and so difficult. A lot of times we are not able to believe on them. Because we are not able to believe on them, we are not able to achieve anything in our life. This is the bitter truth. Like maybe in your childhood, maybe at your younger age, when you were younger, you might have thought that at this age I would do this, at this age I would do that, at this age I would do that. The moment the reality hits you, it hits you very hard. It hits you on those parts and those phases of your life when you are at your lowest. And that reality check actually destabilizes you from inside. It creates a lot of inner chaos, inner questioning. This inner quest starts that what am I doing? Did I waste my time? Am I wasting my time? And that also develops with a lot of fear. Because of that, what you end up is doing nothing, just overthinking. So this 21 days of journey will help you out with all these things by using the science of universe, by using the science of spirituality, by using the teachings which are there out, and by also referring to good number of gurus, to be more precise, or let's say philosophers, because philosophy is nothing but an aspect to live life. You have an opinion, you have something to do with that. If you really want to have some depth in your life, you need to watch all the videos and then you need to reflect on your life. That what can be changed, how you want to be changed, everything. A to Z. Who can help you out with that? Nobody. You yourself have to take a stand and have to work on yourself. A lot of times, if you even reach out to people, maybe even you reach out to very important people, a lot of times you don't find any help from that area. So that is a sign of universe that you have to become independent and you have to reach out by your own self, or maybe figure your things out by your own self. And that's the reason why many of us we struggle with this part. And as I have mentioned earlier, our brain is does not want to make new connection. Our brain is very lazy. So many a times we convince ourselves that we are happy or we are satisfied, but from deep down, deep within, we are not. So today we are actually going to go to that part of Niyama, that part of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, which is very straightforward, but at the same time, it has a lot of depth in it. Today's topic is Santosha. Santosha can be literally translated to having satisfaction in life, or you can also say that being content with what I have right now or what am I right now. Contentment is one of those aspects of Santosha. So today we are going to discuss about that. We are going to understand about that, and also we are also going to learn from Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, the inner teachings of this particular niyama. Okay. So let's start our session with a small prayer, a small invocation. Keep your spine straight. Keep your tongue to your palate. Keep your eyes closed. Be still, be aware. Take a deep breath, hold, slowly and gently exhale. Hold. Take a deep breath, hold, slowly and gently exhale. Start doing some deep breathings. Form a good positive intention. Verbalize an affirmation with me today. Today is the day for my inner transformation. To start a journey from within, a journey of self analysis, of self realization, of self love. A journey which will teach me the science and the importance of having Santosha in my life, of being content with what I have, and also form healthy desires. I am ready. You vocalize it loudly. Say, yes, I am ready. Yes, I am ready. Yes, I am receptive. Take a deep breath. Gently exhale with a smile. Slowly and gently put your hands in front of your heart in Namaste position. You can repeat after me. Salutation to Universal Supreme Being. Salutation to Divine Father, Mother. We, the souls, humbly invoke for your divine blessings, divine healing energy, divine help, and divine protection. Thank you for your priceless blessings. Thank you for this wonderful guidance. Thank you for healing us. Thank you for providing us with lots and lots of inner healing. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying light. Thank you for blessing us with compassion, good and compassionate heart. Thank you. With thanks and in full faith. Salutation to all the great ones who have descended on the planet Earth in order to spread the light of God. Salutation to all the gurus. If you have any guru in your life, think about your guru. If you have mentors in your life, think about your mentors. Feel gratitude from within. Salutation to Grandmaster Chua Koksui, Lord Mahaguruji Meling, Buddha Kwani, Buddha Shakyamuni. Salutation to all the holy masters, holy angels, archangels, healing gurus, healing ministers, violet devas. We, the souls, humbly invoke for your divine blessings, divine healing energy, divine help, and divine protection. Thank you for blessing us with good and compassionate heart. Thank you for opening our perception to different horizons. Thank you for the inner healing. Thank you for letting us acknowledge that we are the soul, we are not the body. Thank you for blessing us with good health, happiness, spirituality, prosperity, abundance, with thanks and in full faith. Take a deep breath, hold, slowly and gently exhale with a smile. Mentally, you affirm, I am fully receptive, fully conductive for the teachings. Thank you. Slowly and gently put your hands on your lap, palm facing upward. Slowly and gently open your eyes with a smile. Hello, everyone. Let us start our today's session. If you want, you can sit with a book and a pen. So, today we are exploring one of the most beautiful teachings from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali called Santosha. Santosha is the second aspect of Niyama. It can be literally translated to contentment or being satisfied with life. So, let's go a little bit deeper and understand. So, in this world, which is constantly teaching us or constantly saying to us, maybe people, maybe everything else, that we are incomplete, that we lack something. So, if you go to a lot of motivational speakers, I'm sure the first thing what happens to you is you get demotivated. You know, they are like, you need to have an abundant mindset. You need to have this, you need to have that. Money flows to you easily, constantly, and all those things. See, that's right. But do you really want to do that? Why in a world will you wake up motivated every day to do something unless and until you are doing something what you love? Whom are you really fooling? You need to ask all these questions to yourself. And because we are surrounded by a world where most people, like most people are suffering with low self-esteem, and rest who are not suffering from low self-esteem, they are suffering with narcissistic, egoistic and pride kind of things. So both the parties are at extreme, if you see. So by law of extremism, within yourself also, you will develop this particular quality that many a times you will feel that you are not complete, you're not enough, you're not well to do. And because the society keeps on reminding all these things to us because of constant comparison with other people, many a times society does that, many a times you do it for your own self in the form of self injury. You kind of compare yourself with other people, which is not right, which is not good. Because the moment you compare yourself with anyone else, you lose your uniqueness. And because you lose your uniqueness, you lose your individuality. You lose yourself in the process. And this is a problem of day to day life. And because I've come across a lot of people just because it worked out for them, that doesn't mean that it is going to work out for everyone. And I've come across, so many people who are like, who have like a lot of weight, like they are about like 120, 130 or 140 kgs. After that they lose the weight, and you will find this part on Instagram or YouTube. They become a fitness instructor, or they start giving the tips and techniques and all those things. Unless and until you're not a doctor, you're not a certified dietitian, you're not allowed to do that part. Maybe you have more knowledge, I agree completely, but at the same time, on the cost of what? You see out there on the world how much content is available, which is fake, which is not good. How can you even bifurcate between good content and bad content? It is like, let's take an example of mango. There is a mango in your hand, which looks like a mango, which smells like a mango, which smells sweet. But the moment you cut open and eat it, it is very citrus, or maybe it is very sour, and it tastes moreover like a banana or chiku. It's not tasting like mango. So it's moreover like that particular fruit was hiding itself in the morphology or in the characteristics of mango as a fruit. That is the reason why you bought it. In the same way, the truth is displayed to you like that. So what you do is you change the truth little bit, or maybe you market the truth in that way that people get a lot of views or a lot of things happen to you. And because of that, people have been misled. You know, I kind of feel sad for them. So, what here I would like to offer is maybe the inner teachings, or you can call it my opinion also. And by the way, you are allowed to reject all the things what I say. You can have your, like, you need to have your own perception, and on basis of that, you evolve. Simple. Here, I would love to cater on this one concept of individuality. I would love you guys to take a stand in your life, to ask questions politely. Don't be rude to people. You know, it's good to ask questions, but many a times people who are insecure, if you ask questions to them, you know, it'll backfire to you. They'll snap on you, or they won't give you a proper answer because they themselves they don't have any idea about it. So don't keep asking questions to wrong people. And if you are not getting any answers, that means it's time for you to seek your answers by your own self. And don't seek answers in books, because books are also being clouded by the perception of the author. Okay. You need to have your own opinions. And also you need to be open that your opinions are not complete. You have a space for evolution, you have a space for growth. That's a very middle path, to be more precise. That's a yogic way of life. That is what yoga teaches us. So yoga also reminds us that peace is available within us. And it is actually available right now also. Like while you are watching me, while you are listening to this session, peace is already there within. The only thing is it has been clouded by different other things. That is the reason why you are not able to peace within yourself. So if I say this part that in yamas, it was everything had to do with relationship with the world, relationship with oneself, and relationship what you considered your world to be. Niyama is a higher form of relationship with self. It's a very higher form of relationships. So let's say the first part of niyama was swacha, shocha. Shocha means purification. So purification is also inner purification, what we talked about. And then it comes today's topic of Santosha. Santosha means what? Or maybe Santosha is nothing, but it can stabilize your relationship with the inner peace what you have. So if you look at the sutra can be simply explained like through contentment, the supreme happiness is attained. So by just fulfilling yourself, or maybe just having satisfaction in life, feeling content, the supreme happiness is easily attained. So let's understand this on a very higher perspective, because what I have come across is a lot of people have limitations in terms of understanding this part. So let's look at the core human problems what we have. You know, first and foremost, we have this ideations that, you know, if I do my masters, I'll be happy. If I do this particular degree, I will be happy. If I get admission in that particular college, I'll be happy. If I crack my NEET and PG exams and all those things, I'll be happy. If I get a job which is high paying, I'll be happy. If I set up a business, I'll be happy. If I have good amount of friends, I'll be happy. If I have a relationship with someone which is very good, I'll be happy. And constantly looking for a companion to be happy. I'll be happy if I have good sex. I'll be happy if I eat good food, like rich and that kind of food. And then the second part, which actually clouds your perception, is chasing success. I mean, you are not clear with your definition of success. You need to understand this one particular thing in your life. What you want in your life, and why do you want it in your life? How many pair of clothes are you wearing right now? How many shoes can you wear right now? and how much pair of clothes and shoes and whatnot you are storing in your cupboards, in your dressing room. Why? Just because you have money, does it give you authority to exploit resources? Recently, I was healing someone, my client. The client said that, Dr. Janmesh, I am a sneakerhead. I'm like, what's a sneakerhead? Like, of course, I knew what the sneakerhead is, but I just asked him in terms of curiosity, like, what is his perception? So he told me that he has almost 120 pairs of shoes. And I was like, okay, so how many pair can you wear at a time? One. So let's say you are wearing a leather shoes. How many do you require more? Let's say maximum 4 to 5, not more than that. Okay. So let's like in all for like 7 days, you have 7 pairs of shoes. And like in that includes your sports shoes and everything. And like that's enough. You don't require more than that. I'm talking about maximum amount of things. Okay. And he has sandals and chappals and all those things are separate. So this 120 pairs only for that. You know how much I'm not talking about the money here. I'm talking about how much human effort is required to produce a shoe, how much effort is required, like in terms of the dyes, in terms of the water, in terms of all those things, how much effort planet Earth has been taking in order to fulfill our greed. Why are people chasing non living materialistic things like this? Does it bring happiness? Let me ask this question very straightforward. I also had this one client, and she was, I won't call her rich, but she was very well to do. So every time she was stressed about something, she used to go out for shopping. And I'm asking her that, why do you shop? Well, because I love doing it. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, so let me, like, I was counseling her and we talked about it. So she's like, I love shopping because I think it makes me empowered if I buy something. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's break this down very well. I'm like, to own something makes you empowered then. Well, she's like, yes. And what amount of time do you feel good? She's like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. If she's buying something expensive, very expensive, then she might feel good for a week. But after that, does it feel the same? No. It happens with cars, it happens with your cell phones, it happens with your technology, it happens with everything. That means the feeling of contentment or being satisfied is not permanent. Why? Because you are looking at an external object, an external stimulus, a non living material object, maybe even the living object. Like let's say you buy a dog, or you have a cat, or you have a pet. How many days you will feel content? You will mostly be irritated by after the puppy phase or after the kitten phase of the cat and a dog. After some time, you will feel irritated, but I'm not saying you will be irritated every day and every night and all those things, but like at least 1 or 2 times in a day, you will be irritated. They poop anywhere, they do things like that, they annoy you many a times, they need their attention, they are like kids. It's not their problem, it's your problem that now you don't feel enough love for them. And that happens with your kids also. It is what it is. And you tell, the society has a big egregore that parenting is superior. We are parents, only parents know about these things. And it's not like it's not validated. Just because you are a parent, that does not make you superior. And somewhere down the line, people have this particular problem. They are like, there's so much of racism and casteism and all these things. I'm like, being parent and not being parent is also a discrimination, what you do. And why are you doing it? You need to leave all these things. So somewhere down the line, we are constantly chasing something which is unrealistic in nature. And the other part is we are constantly comparing. So if I compare myself, so I'm a pranic healer by profession. So if I compare myself with other pranic healers, what will happen? That will make, like, most of the time that's not right thing, because their healing skills are different from my healing skills. I have developed by my own self, they have developed by their own efforts. The amount of experience what both of us has is also very different, because the type of cases what I see is different, what type of cases they see is different. So by any means, I'm not going to put myself down as a pranic healer. Is there any scope of improvement in my healings? Obviously. Am I perfect? Not really. I'm also learning. So how can I improve that? I have a set of things which I do on daily basis or practices, which empowers me or enables me to have a better understanding over my cases and to produce results. As simple as that. So first and foremost, you won't be comparing yourself with anybody. So will I reach out to seniors for help? Yes. But will I reach out to them constantly? No. Why? Because many a times they are also not able to answer the questions what I have. That means what? That means you need to have your own thing. So for example, if you have a doubt with respect to the subject physics, are you going to go and ask that doubt to biology professor? No, you are going to go and ask the doubt to physics professor. But what if the biology professor is your mentor, but the biology professor does not know physics? This is the problem with most of us. We reach out to wrong people. We reach out to people who are not expert in that particular field. And many a times by reading the stories, by reading them, we try to enact. So there's a 4 a.m. club or 5 a.m. club. I don't know. There's some book or. So there's a community which is formed on social media. And when I see that part that everyone is waking up, I'm like, okay, it's productive, it's good, that's fine. I don't have any problem. But don't expect you to become also a billionaire by just waking up at 4 a.m. And that doesn't make sense. You're supposed to have something, and it's what requires for you to become a millionaire or a billionaire is beyond this physical things. Then there is another thing: society pressure, social media pressure. Just because you want to show people that you have been in a fancy restaurant, that's the reason you click photographs. Like if it's your work, then it's a different story. But just out of peer pressure or social media pressure, you are actually doing it. Just for the sake of consuming things, you are consuming it. Like I gave an example of that client who is a sneakerhead. And there is another problem: constantly being addicted to validation, external validation. Validation maybe by the likes and subscribers of social media, validation and likes by other people, all these things. And maybe it just boosts your ego. That's it. There's nothing productive which happens. And to be more precise, if you see, every time you buy something, there is constantly one agitation feeling within you. You know why it is like that? Because your mind always postpones happiness. The moment you start thinking, your happiness is postponed. The moment you start paying attention to, Arey, I am happy today. Wow, I am happy. I'm feeling so happy right now. The moment that feeling comes, suddenly there is a fear surge of the thoughts which will come like, how come I'm so much happy? Why am I happy? Something will go wrong. Something is going to off. All these thoughts will take over. And most of the time, most of the cases, the mind always postpones your happiness. So let's understand what Santosha means. Santosha does not mean that there is a lack of ambition, there is lack of motivation or laziness. There's a huge difference in all those things and being healthy. So yoga does not say that you need to stop growing. It says stop depending on the outcomes for inner peace. Because you have been associated that if this happens, then I'll achieve inner peace, or maybe I'll achieve peace in my life. It does not work like that. Yoga teaches you to stop being dependent. This dependency level, what you have, will stop the moment you learn yoga or the moment you start practicing yoga properly. So there is a good amount of difference between having a healthy aspiration versus compulsive craving for having a healthy aspiration. Or maybe compulsive craving for achieving something. And the reason why you want to achieve something is for your validation. You need to ask. You can achieve wonders and things, but don't be attached to that part. Many a times I've come across so many people that they are living in past only. They are like, oh, I did this and in this year and all those things. I'm like, that's more than 30 years right now. You are not even allowed to speak that. You need to do something right now. He's like, no, but I'm at peace and contentment because I did that and 30 years ago. It is what it is. People need to understand that each day, each moment you are creating thoughts, you are creating emotions. You need to be healthy from this part. Okay. So let's also go through some insights from a few masters. So let's talk about Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda also, he says this part that feeling santosha in life or feeling satisfaction with life, having that feeling of contentment, that creates an inner strength, an inner unshakable strength. And most of the time, his ideas or his teachings is revolving around the power aspect or the strength aspect, where he says strength is life. Inner strength is cultivated when there is freedom from any kind of dependence. The calmness which you achieve when you develop no attachment from success or failure, when you develop no attachment from the outcome. And if you go through the teachings of Swami Shivanand Saraswati, he says very smoothly this part: contentment is the greatest wealth anyone can achieve. And he gives us few things that how to achieve it, like gratitude, service, simplicity in life, sustainable living. That concept was not there, but I'm telling you. So he meant that also. And when we talk about Ramana Maharishi, so Ramana Maharishi's entire teachings kind of revolves around self-realization concepts. So it's more over like all desire, any desires, all of the desires, they seek the self. The true fulfillment you will achieve from within only. So if you see this from a higher perspective, you will get a lot of insights that he's actually talking about self-realization. And then there is a psychological understanding of this particular concept that mind is always dissatisfied with like constant comparison, fear, future anxiety, dopamine addiction, conditioning what you have, social media, and all those things. So, to be more precise, there is one thing that the modern culture, what we have, it gets a lot of profits from we being dissatisfied with our life. If you see, feeling of dissatisfaction is good for economy, but it is not good for your self growth. You know, a peaceful mind buys less, reacts less, seeks less validation from outside. That is what psychology says. So let's cover few things from an understanding. So let's go to each area of our life. Let's go to self-image. So a lot of times we have built up this particular self-image that I am not enough or I am not complete. I have something, I lack something. I lack something is one of those mentality where the self-image is kind of distorted, or maybe let's not only distorted, but I would say it is kind of confused. Okay. Then another area of your life is mind. So mind is constantly overthinking. It is restless because of not being satisfied. Emotions. Which kind of emotions are born the moment you are unsatisfied with life? First and foremost is enviousness and jealousy. Then insecurity, comparison. You lose your emotional balance. You lose your self awareness. That is something what happens. Then another area of life is relationships. Constant need of seeking validation from the partner or like maybe anyone else. Constantly. Work and success with respect to that. If you see there is an endless loop of chasing, you will go through a lot of brain fog. You will go through this burnout kind of phases where you don't want to work anymore, when you are constantly self-harming yourself. There is this term they use as FOMO, fear of missing out. So that also creates an anxiety. That also creates a constant comparison. Oh, this person was become like let's say millionaire, or that person become very famous at this particular age. I want to achieve this by this particular age, and constantly you are fearing in that part that if what if I don't achieve, what will I do in my life, and all those things. Nonsense. You're supposed to be detached from everything. You just form a goal and start working towards it. There is no need for doing all these things. You need to detox yourself, digital detox. You need to detox yourself, emotional detox. Stop letting other people's thoughts and emotions bother you so much. For that, you require inner strength and inner purification. That can achieve if you live a yogi way of life that improves your quality of life. Spiritual life, in spirituality also, there is a lot of people who don't have contentment. So, they are constantly chasing behind the experiences. They are constantly chasing behind the gurus. They are constantly chasing behind the mantras. And many a times, they're constantly chasing behind the siddhis. And because of like all these aspects, if you see, your life is kind of revolving around the spots. Then what is the solution? So you look at what is a problem and do opposite. So let's say if you need constant amount of there is overthinking or something like that, you what you do is you do some breath work, you do some pranayam, you do some mindfulness meditations, you stay in the moment, stay in the present. If there is a lot of jealousy, insecurity, enviousness, what you can do is you can do gratitude journaling. You can practice some self-awareness techniques. Then if you have a lot of relationship issues, then you start respecting other people's boundaries and you practice self-appreciation. First you start with that, then you start appreciating the opposite person also. Master Choa clearly says this one particular part, that if there is some problem where you have to actually go through this one aspect or one part where you are supposed to criticize someone. So when you are supposed to criticize someone, what actually happens is we start with criticism. So Master Choi is very clear. Master Choi is like, don't start with criticism. What you do is, first and foremost, in your mind, you think about two to three good qualities about that person. There is no need to vocalize or verbalize that. You, in your mind, you think about two to three good qualities about the opposite person. You take a deep breath, and then you start with your criticism. But when you are thinking about good quality, you think properly about the good quality. Because after that, what the words which come out from your mouth, they will be, I won't say it will be sugar coated, but they will be filled with love and care. Like you really want this person to evolve, to grow in their career and everything. And many a times they don't acknowledge their mistakes. So use compassion, show them mistakes. And when you do this, the person also transforms. Not necessarily people have been telling me this, that no, employees are do not work like that. When we are not around, they don't work. Huh, because you lack that energy, because you lack loyalty. People are not loyal to you because you lack it. You are the one who is radiating the energy. And when I say this, people feel bad, but it is what it is. Your employees, people around you, your domestic helpers, everything, you need to have a good relationship with every one of them. And I'm not asking you to uh, make them sit on your head, but it's somewhere down the line you have to draw a healthy boundary. That in terms of relationship is missing. Many a times you overhelp people, that's the reason why you suffer. Then you are like, I have helped him so much and he has no gratitude. Did he ask for your help? Why did you help? And because of all those reasons you are suffering, because you are constantly comparing yourself, because you are like, if I would have been like that, I wouldn't have taken this. But you are not that person, so shut up and mind your own business. This is very important in day to day life in order to feel that contentment. I hope this part is very much clear. So, I would like you to enhance your understanding, towards feeling content in your life. Take some time and think about it. Take about 30 seconds and think about it. You can close your eyes and think about it. Then we will go to bread and vocation. Okay. Now, so today we are going to do 7 times grid invocation. Every day we have been doing 7 times grid invocation. So I would like to tell few things that you can visualize however you want. But when you are visualizing, many a times what happens is our visualization skills are not accurate. You're not supposed to imagine, you're supposed to visualize. There's a difference between imagination and visualization. Imagination is creation of an image in your head, which you know which is unreal. Visualization is forming first a right intention, then directing thoughts, energy, and emotions towards that direction, and then visualizing that thing manifested or materialized on the planet Earth. So when we say light descend on Earth, you actually visualize that light has descended on the planet Earth. Every person, every being, their minds are illuminated by enlightenment. They have attained some form of illumination. They are at peace. They are wise. They are blessed with better understanding. Everything some seems to be very organic. So when you think properly with a proper intention, then only you are able to visualize. So you need to take your time when you are visualizing. So go through the videos multiple times if possible. Okay. So other part is what I also observe or what I also sense is a lot of times when grid invocation is done, I usually ask you to keep your hands on your lap. So when I say to keep your hands on your lap, many of you guys, you tend to do some mudra. Okay. Please don't do anything. You're supposed to keep your hand like that. Unless and until you're not educated in terms of mudra, don't do it. I would recommend even if you are educated, then please don't do it. Still, don't do it during the session. After that, like you can drop me a message and we can have a chat on that part. Okay. So with this aspect, with this part, let us understand and start doing our grid invocation. Okay. So keep your tongue to your palate. First, I'll start with soul affirmation. There is this soul affirmation which is mentioned in a lot of books. So there is this book called as Existence of God is Self-Evident. This is written by my guru, Grandmaster Chua Koksui. And in this book, there is a chapter, Who Am I? In that chapter, the affirmation, what we are going to do is mentioned in that chapter. And this is also mentioned in a lot of the darshanas of Sanatan Dharma. So different philosophy. So we'll actually say this first, and as a soul, as a being of energy, we'll be doing grid invocation. After that, I'll ask you to raise your hand up as possible. So when you are raising your hand like this, your arms should be little open. Don't do like this, just little open, little bit open. Okay. And then you visualize the planet Earth. So what I actually tell you, or many a times you might have heard me saying this, that visualize yourself becoming big, 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 big inside the space, inside the cosmos. And the planet Earth is actually like a small ball in front of you and rotating in front of you, the actual planet Earth. And then energetically, like you raise your hand and start blessing the planet Earth. Okay. So that's how we are going to do today also. You can visualize however you want. Take your creative freedom to do things. Most important thing is energy should flow through you. Many a times you don't feel it. That's completely fine. But after a point, you will feel it. Don't worry. Don't expect too much. Don't expect anything. Just follow my words and focus your attention on your breathing. Okay. You can also type down on Google with respect to what is grid invocation. You will receive a lot of information. And the grid invocation, what we are doing is modified by my Guru Grandmaster Chua. Okay. So let us start with first a small and a short soul affirmation, followed by the grid invocation, followed by some visualization. Okay. Keep your tongue to your palate, keep your spine straight, keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath. Hold, slowly exhale. Take a deep breath. Slowly exhale. Focus your entire attention on top of your head. Start doing some deep breathings. Inhale through your nose. Exhale upwards. Be still. Be aware. Mentally, in your mind. You repeat after me. I am that I am. I am not the body. The body is the vehicle of the soul. I am not the emotion. I am not the thought. The carpenter is not the furniture. The emotions and the thoughts are products of the soul. I am not the mind. The computer user is not the computer. The mind is only a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I am one with my divine spark. I am a child of God. I am connected with God. I am one with God. I am one with all. Form an intention. You are big. Your energy body is big in the cosmos. You're as big as planet Earth. You are becoming more bigger and bigger. The planet Earth appears in front of you like a small ball rotating in front of you. Raise your hand in the blessing position. The planet Earth is in front of you, it is between your two hands. Form an intention. Energy is flowing through you. I am just an instrument. Focus your attention on top of your head and focus your attention on your palms. Focus your attention on the planet Earth, which is in front of you. Mentally you affirm, we are one, we are one, we are one. Be still, be aware. Mentally, you can repeat after me. You can start with the visualization. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation from the point of light within the mind of God. Let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being. the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. Gently keep your hands down on your lap, palms facing upwards. Be still, be aware. Visualize intense downpour of pinkish gold brilliant light. This light is like a liquid, like water, as if the water has directly fallen upon us from the heavens itself. It's a huge waterfall of this pinkish gold brilliant light. There are sparkles in this water, in this liquid, surrounding yourself. You are filled with that light. This energy has started to enter your body through the top of your head. Visualize this energy has surrounded your entire skin of your entire body. Your skin is glowing, is moisturized enough, is becoming brighter and brighter. Put a smile on your face. You are looking beautiful. You are looking lovely. These energies have entered your entire skull, all the hair follicles. Your hair has to started grow properly All the patches where you don't have hair also has hair right now. Each and every cell of your scalp is energized. This energy is flowing down into your skull, into your brain, into your eyes, ears, nose, your pituitary gland, your hypothalamus, your jaw, your denture, your tongue, tip of the tongue, your palate, back of the head, neck, back of the neck. Entire face is filled with this energy. You are glowing, your face is glowing. Put a smile on your face. This energy is going down, down onto your shoulders. Your shoulders are relaxed now. A part of the energy is flowing from your arms, elbows, forearms, wrist, palms, and coming out of the fingers. Energy is going down into your lungs, right lung, left lung, properly. It's going deep, deep within the lungs. So if you notice this energy when it went inside the lungs, it also entered the bloodstream. It's a constant flow of blood from your lungs outside. Deoxygenated blood comes in, oxygenated blood goes out. So if it's as if your blood has been energized, your entire body has started glowing. The energy is coming down, it is entering your physical heart, it is entering your diaphragm, it is entering your liver, pancreas, gallbladder, physical spleen, stomach. The entire abdominal cavity is filled with this energy. Energy has entered in your large intestine, small intestine, your pubic area, your reproductive organs, your urinary system has entered your kidneys, your entire spine. Energy have started entering your hips, your bone marrows, your thighs, knees, your legs, your ankles, your feet, your toes. And the energy is coming out of your soles of your feet. Part of the energy is also coming out from your tailbone. Some of the energy is also coming out of your palm. Take a deep breath. Now start radiating this infinite light across your house, across your room. Spread it across to every person, every being who exists on the planet. The energy is radiated into your room, into your house, into your entire colony or area, your entire city or town, your entire state or the province, your entire country, your entire continent, your entire planet Earth. Visualize planet Earth smiling at you. Now, channelize these energies into the planet Earth as if it is forming an infinite network within the Earth's crust of energy. The moment you start radiating the energy inside the Earth, the planet Earth has started rejuvenating. The planet Earth starting to be healed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take a deep breath. Slowly and gently put your hands in front of your heart in Namaste position. Salutation to the Supreme Being, salutation to Divine Father, Mother. We, the souls, humbly accepts this wonderful inner healings, His insights. Thank you for this divine guidance and divine protection. With thanks and in full faith. Salutation to all the great ones who have descended on the planet Earth for spreading the light of God. Salutation to all the gurus, salutation to all the mentors, what we have. Salutations to Grandmaster Chwapaksi, Lord Mahaguruji Mailing, the Buddha Kwani, Buddha Shakyamuni. We, the souls, humbly invoke for your divine blessings. We experienced this wonderful divine healing. We experienced this wonderful insight. We, the souls, express our gratitude for this wonderful opportunity for practicing grid invocation. Thank you for blessing us with inner strength to overcome our weaknesses, to establish clarity of mind, and to focus on goals related to our self growth and development and our evolution. Thank you. With thanks and in full faith, as well with so be it, so be it, so be it. Mentally affirm, I accept, I accept, I accept. From today, I will accept myself with my negativities and my positivities. I will work on myself. I take a vow in front of God, in front of my Guru, in front of all the great ones. I take a vow for evolution, for growth, for discipline. Please guide me. Please help me out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take a deep breath. Slowly and gently, you can open your eyes with a smile. I hope everyone is okay. So you're not allowed to take shower for at least upcoming 8 to 12 hours. Kindly refrain from doing that. If you want, you can do all these sessions multiple times. Okay. So thank you so much. If you like the videos like this, please like and subscribe. Kindly go through my channel once. You will come across a lot of content like that. And please spread the word. If you think these videos can reach out and help anyone, please share it. Thank you. Namaste to everyone. Thank you so much.